Okay, so today is the 14th, February the 14th, Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you. On the board, we have the agenda. You should have already completed the warm up. The answers to the warm up are in the help video from yesterday. If you need to go back and watch the help video, please also, if you didn't do the warm up from yesterday, go back and do the warm up from yesterday, okay? Today, I'm going to just introduce quadratic functions, okay? I'm just going to introduce it, and then you're going to finish your test, all right? If you're finished with your test, you got 2 or 3 things you can do. Remember, your I-Ready project is 3 lessons that must be completed, pass and complete by 3 March the 3rd, okay? So please keep that. If you can't remember the date, it's all on Canvas, okay? So you don't have to remember. It is listed on Canvas under special announcements. All right, any questions? Or you can work on homework, okay? Please study. This week we are doing function as a review, function and function notation. So go back and look at your notes on function and function notation. I'm going to pause for the calls. Make sure you take out your planner. All right. So yesterday I did tell you to write in your planner. You should have written Math 1. We took our test yesterday, but today, last night we completed the homework. So you had homework and you had a help video. Please make sure that you also study. What we're studying this week and reviewing is function and function notation. Do not forget that we have tutoring on Tuesday and Thursday. Same as usual. Rod needs to be here by 4 o'clock. So I'm going to put tutoring here. Tutoring for Math 1 is right after school at 2:30. Starts at 2:30 and ends at 3:10. Okay? But you must have your ride here by 4 p.m. Okay? Your homework for tonight is in the packet. Again, you're working on function notation, so you need to finish that and watch the help video. The help video is on Canvas, and it's also going to be in Remind at 2. NCI 700 hallway, please. NCI 700 hallway. Okay. All right. Do not also forget, I'm going to flip back over, but I want to write here, do not forget about tutoring again. And again, tutoring is from 2:30 to 3:10. Please make sure your ride can be here by 3:10. That will be fabulous, but it must be here by 4 p.m. Yes, baby.
Yeah, can I look the office and call my dad to remind me that we have tutoring today?
Yeah, go ahead. You can actually you got your phone, you can do that with your phone. But if you don't, go ahead and go to the office. All right, here we go. I'm going to pause for the calls, give you a chance to write your homework down. All right, good folks. There are 2 sheets that I gave you. Please make sure you put your packet back into your nice folder. What's wrong, baby? You okay? You good? Okay. Shh. All right. So now I want you to cut out. We're going to cut out the boxes here. We're going to cut out this box, this box. It's 3 boxes on this page. Please cut those 3 boxes out. Key attributes of a quadratic function. Cut that out. And then cut out these 2 boxes here. All right, I'm going to pause for the calls, give you a chance to cut out. All right, good people, let's take out our notebook. Shh. Turn to the next available page. This is page 14, Intro to Quadratic Functions. This is page 14. So Q3 in the corner, page 14. Intro to Quadratic Functions. Come on, guys. Please keep up. All right, good people. Shh. Please focus. Okay. We have already talked about linear functions. Linear functions graph straight lines. They increase or decrease by adding the same number or slope to get to the next number. Okay? They grow by constant rates of change. Unlike exponential functions that we just finished talking about, exponential functions grow or decrease by a percent or a common ratio. You multiply to get to the next number in an exponential function. You add or subtract to get to the next number in a linear function. Quadratic functions are equations or functions that graph U-shaped lines. Okay? So we got quadratic functions. That means the x values do not repeat when it's a function. Quadratic functions graph U-shaped lines called parabolas. A U-shaped line is called a parabola. Pause for the calls. A parabola is a U shape that's either going upward or downward. So we got parabola. Are either upward or downward U-shaped lines. Upward or downward U-shaped lines. You do not have parabolas that have sideways U's. That wouldn't be a function because that means some of the x values would repeat. You only have upward parabolas where the line is going up, or downward parabolas where the U shape is going down. You either have an upward parabola or a downward parabola. No sideways parabolas. That's not a function. That is not a quadratic function. It's either an upward U or a downward U. I'm going to pause for the calls. All right, so the parts of a parabola. I'm going to put this on a coordinate plane, okay? I have my x-axis and I have my y-axis. I have my x-axis and I have my y-axis. Pause for the calls. The highest point of a parabola, this highest point of the parabola right here, is called the maximum value. The lowest part of a parabola, which is here, what do you think is called? Minimum value. Pause for the calls. A parabola is symmetrical. What does that mean, Ms. Reyes? That means that you can cut it in half and it's the exact same mirror image on the other side of the U. So parabolas are symmetrical. The line that goes through or cuts the parabola in half is called the axis of symmetry. Sorry. So the axis of symmetry, move this over, Ms. Reyes. The axis of symmetry is the line that cuts the parabola in half. That's the axis of symmetry. Pause for the calls. The vertex is the minimum or maximum value or ordered pair. The minimum or maximum ordered pair. Okay, so vertex V. This is supposed to be an R.
Wait, what does that last word say? Like CUTC?
Half.
No, CUTS. Like on the first
Cuts.
One. Oh, it's just that. Oh, I thought it cut one.
The vertex is the minimum, min, or max value. It's written as an ordered pair. Pause for the cause. The y-intercept is where the parabola crosses the y-axis. The x-intercept is where the parabola crosses the x-axis. Pause for the cause. All right, here we go. Another word for x-intercepts, there are many different words, okay? Another word. We got zeros. Put an S on it, sorry. Zeros, that's another word for x-intercepts. And it's another one. It's right here. What's the other one? Leave it blank because I'm getting a memory fart. Just leave that blank. It's another one right here. I'll go back and put it later. All right. Let's look at this sheet.
How do you close yours?
Oh, you wasn't. Sorry. Oh, roots. I knew it was going to come to me. Sierra, please sit up. Poor thing. All right, y'all. Let's look at this. These two sheets. We got this one. We got the little graph. All right. So first thing, look. We're going to look for the vertex. The vertex is the minimum or maximum value. This one is right here. This is the vertex. This is the maximum value. I mean minimum because it's at the bottom. This is oh, it is maximum. It's right here. No. Pause for the cause. All right. So what ordered pair is this vertex? Negative 2 and 1. This is the maximum value, but it's also the vertex. Okay. Any questions about the vertex? Okay. Axis of symmetry is the line that cuts the parabola in half. So let's draw, and I'm going to draw, it's usually a little dash line. I'm going to cut the parabola in half. This is the axis of symmetry. The line goes through what on the x-axis? negative 2. So x is equal to negative 2. This is my axis of symmetry. Is my vertex minimum or maximum? It's maximum.
Wait, how did you? Oh, wait, never mind. I thought there was two different.
Zeros. This is where the parabola crosses the x-axis. It's better known as the x-intercepts, okay? Where does the line cross the x-axis? At what numbers? Negative 3 and negative 1. Those are my zeros. So I'm going to make a list. Negative 3 and negative 1 are my x-intercepts. Oh, y'all don't know what a bracket is? Oh, let's see. What kind of bracket are you used to seeing? I don't know.
The square one without the.
Yeah, well, get used to seeing those because you're gonna see it a lot.
They look like.
I thought it was an F on the top. Because it looks like it.
Looks like what'd you say? You thought what now?
The bracket. I thought it was.
Yeah.
Well, now you know it's a bracket. Stop being picky. Shut up. It's a bracket.
At least it's an easier way to remember it. Like an F on the top and C on the bottom.
I have no idea what you said. I'm sorry. All right, so let's list the ordered pairs. The ordered pair is negative 3 and 0, negative 1 and 0. That's where they cross. If they say solution, they mean the same thing. The solution is negative 3 and negative 1. All three of these are saying the same daggone thing. This is also saying the same thing as this one. They're either going to say zeros, roots, solution, or x-intercept. They all mean the same thing. All of these mean the same thing.
All four of them?
Yeah. Y-intercept. Where does the parabola cross the y-axis?
Negative 3.
It crosses right here at negative 3. This is x. All right, domain, that's your x values. Look, since this line is going to go on forever and ever, your x values are going to go on forever because it's just going to keep getting fatter and fatter and expanding out this way. The width of the parabola is going to go on forever. Okay, so this is all real numbers. And this is always going to be all real numbers. Domain, that's talking about the width. If you want to put width, that might help you remember it. And range is the height. That might help you remember it. What's the height of the parabola? Where does it start? The height goes, nope. The height is at 1. And it goes from 1 to the infinity. So it starts at 1. and all the way to the infinity. So less than, equal to, less than, equal to. And paste this down in your notebook. If you're not finished with your test, you need to finish your test. If you are, good. Work on the homework or the iReady. Yeah, paste this in the notebook. I don't have enough room on my front page. Actually, I might paste it. Nope, I don't. So I'm going to have to put it on the second page, but it's still 14. Oh, hold on to that.
Can we put the key attributes first? Paste it down.
I didn't really want to use that. You can if you want to. It's just, to me, it's a waste of space, but you can use it. It's no harm in it. Yeah, it's no harm in it. You can put it on there. If you have space, you can put it on there. I don't have space, so I'm not going to put it on there. I'm going to go ahead and throw it away. Paste this on page 14, continue, and be done.